You want a cup of tea?
Be in the vlog, please.
You want to get your belly in? Hello, my name's Blue. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, this is not what normally happens. Today something really exciting is happening. A big company has come on board with our channel. This is not a normal thing because this channel is not for having like affiliations or whatever like that. I started this basically just to have a bit of a laugh. Bennetts have come on board and they want to give you guys a bike for absolutely free, zero. Anyway, it's not going to cost you any money. Quite a while ago, they contacted me and said they wanted to be involved with the channel. I said no because I didn't want just to have like an advert thing on there or whatever. And they've come back and said, how about you restore a bike and we give it away for free as part of the channel. So that is what's happening. I'm going to restore a bike. You guys are going to come along for the ride. And then when it's finished, you're going to have a chance to win it for absolutely zero. I'll talk about that obviously later on in vlogs and stuff. But for right now, I'm going to explain a little bit about how this all happened and what we're going to do today. First of all, a little drink. Yeah, so basically the only thing they said to me was we would like a mid to late 90s sort of classic type superbike, something like that. They haven't defined whether they want a road bike, a race bike, anything like that. So first thing popped into my head was a gsxr 750. I think they're quite cool. Recently I seen one done up like a factory one, which I thought was really cool, and it's sort of the era of when I was quite young and my memories of like first superbike memories, that's what I remember. So I did a bit of research, looked around, and weirdly it turns out that the guy that took me for my CBT test is selling one, which is obviously based down in Earnshaw's. I called him up, actually Jamie from Earnshaw's got me his number. I called him up and he's brought the bike into work, so we're going to go and have a look at it. First of all, I need to ring Whittam because I have no idea what I'm looking at. Obviously if you've been watching these vlogs before, I've restored one little bike. A lot of people are going to see this bike because obviously when it's finished, Bennetts are going to take it and give it away. Obviously put it on show and then be up for the chance of giving it away, so it'll be fine. This channel is not really one for having like advertising things and stuff. I do like, I'm happy to show people different things that we use in the race team and stuff, and 90% of them we pay for anyway. It's not an advert thing, but the big reason why I wanted to work with Bennetts, or was happy to work with Bennetts, is they give quite a lot back to our sport. Do you know what I mean? They sponsor the British Superbike Championship, they sponsor the Isle of Man TT, the Classic TT. So they seem to give quite a lot back to the sport, and that's what they're doing right now to this channel. So yeah, I thought it was a bit of a win-win situation. So thanks firstly for them guys for doing this, and yeah, thanks for you guys for following me on the journey so far, and look forward to showing you what happens with this build. I'm going to give Whittam a ring, and we're going to nip down. First of all, the bike might not be any good, but if it is, this is going to be the start of the journey. Right, so I've just called Jim. There's bloody Neil ringing now. Hello?
Hey man.
What's happening?
I'm just calling on it.
Anyway, like I was saying before, Neil rudely interrupted. Yeah, I've just been on the phone to Whittam. He's free now, so we're just going to pop down and get a look at it. I'm wrapped up like an onion once again because the weather is absolutely shite. So yeah, I'm a bit excited about this, to be fair. It's sort of like the biggest project I've taken on, so yeah, definitely a bit of excitement kicking in. I just hope it's like within the parameters of something that I'll be able to restore. Do you know what I mean? I don't want the frame to be really scabby or anything like that there, so fingers crossed. But if it's not the right thing, it's not the right thing, and then we'll just go look again and see if we can get something else. I think there's plenty of these sort of bikes around. It's just getting the right base model for what we want to do. There he is, the one and only. What's happening?
Okay. Get that little fella.
He's all better.
Yeah, look, hang on, look. Oh, this little scarlet there, let's see.
Oh, bless him.
There you go. What are you doing, you little nugget?
He's just had a big operation and he's getting better already. Alright, mate. Alright. Yeah, so as you can see, it's absolutely pissing down. Do you think if they brought the bike upstairs or is it down in the bike workshop maybe?
Don't know, let's have a...
Oh, is it here?
Here's the fella.
Right.
Well,
So, well, we think we have found one. We don't know if it's the right one, but this is what we have come to look at. See, I don't know yet whether I'm going to build it as a race bike, a road bike.
you're building it as a race bike?
Yeah.
With no lights on it, there's no road
He's got everything for it though, I think.
Alright.
Um,
Yeah, it's got clocks actually. Looks like it's got standard clocks.
Wheel it over there.
They were, mate.
How did you ride one of
They're
these?
small though, you know, you'd have liked them. They were small things.
Actually that bad, is it?
Right, you know what you're going to look at with these? Forget everything. First thing you look at is chassis.
Yeah.
Because look at that, that's all that's a cast part welded onto that's like a stamped part. So it's extrusions, cast and stamped.
Yeah, so it hasn't been crashed, right?
Yeah, and because this is bare aluminium essentially, if it's knackered, you're knackered.
Yeah, yeah.
You never get it back. You know, if that's been into a gravel trap, you know they get all peppered up.
Yeah.
Or if it's had somebody who's ground the welds off, and it hasn't. These are extruded parts.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty good. I mean that'd come back reasonably well, would that?
Yeah, it's just dirty, you know. Like
Normally, if it had been crashed, that bracket gets shoved back into there, and you can see, gouge marks there. Wheels are standard wheels, and they look all right. Disc.
Beautiful colour.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. What do you call that?
I don't know.
Duck egg yellow. Yeah.
Obviously, the discs and stuff aren't standard, are they?
No, rear disc and front disc are all. They're. I think they're SBS, aren't they?
When did we get this oven for free?
Just thinking I might be able to find a place for that. Footrest and footrest hangers, levers, standard. Switch gear, pretty standard, good order. That's difficult to. All this sort of thing. If you're going to do a standard part, that's really difficult to get right. Main thing is your frame. Just make sure your frame's all right, which it is. It's never been down the road. Problem with these is these stuck out a long way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? These are an inch out further than what a normal.
What is that there? Steering bramper bracket?
Yeah, original ceiling up way up here.
A different one.
Yeah, so that's just a bracket up there. Yeah.
And is the like of that there standard?
No, that's another Harris item. But all the fairings.
So what come on the road bike then? Nothing? It's just because that's fiberglass stuff?
They had something, and I can't remember whether it came off this bracket or not. I think it had brackets that went. The bracket came around this way because if you look, there's none of the wing. They had wing mirror brackets, here.
It might have come out from the top bracket maybe.
Yeah.
So it's still got the full like standard loom and stuff. Do you reckon the indicators and all are there? If the plugs, if we were to take it off.
That's your indicators, look.
Yeah.
Just tied up there. There'll be another one on the other side.
Yeah. It's just filthy and like dirty, but like as in road bike dirty, no.
It's pretty straight actually.
Yeah.
It's quite
as far as
is the radiator knackered?
Well, it just looks stinking, doesn't it? I wouldn't say it's knackered, but like it's just things like what you'd look on a normal road bike, the shock and all stinking and the linkage is stinking and
I've seen worse rods than that.
You've probably raced some bikes with worse rods than that.
Yeah. I'll tell you now what your problem's going to be. You've got to decide what you're doing. If you're putting this thing back to standard road trim with standard colours, you can't really do that with this bodywork because that's aftermarket bodywork.
I'm sure he said he's got standard bodywork.
Right, okay.
Lights and everything is there for it, so it doesn't matter what colour that is anyway because that's going to get painted.
Yeah.
We're going to have to paint the wheels because they're horrendous looking.
Yeah.
If it was
chassis wants
stripping
down the chassis, The beauty of this is you don't see much engine,
Yeah.
so you're not going to have to do a massive, as long as it runs all right,
Yeah.
you're not going to have to do a massive number on motor.
It's got a choke.
Yeah, is it injected or is this a choke model? Was it 96?
Yeah.
Oh, choke's here. It's a carbureted one. Good, I've got it. Ready to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds alright.
Runs nice. Runs nice, really.
So, pros and cons. There's no...
Right, pros. Frame's good. That's your
Yeah.
main thing. Because if the frame's knackered, you will never make a silk purse out of a sow's ear with these. You will.
Yeah,
The
I
old
know.
bikes, if you're doing something with a painted frame, you can patch it, you can weld it, and then paint it. It looks like brand new. These,
Yes, you
if
can't,
they're knackered,
yeah.
they're knackered. Yeah. You're gonna have to source some parts. Like it might even have standard discs.
I think getting standard stuff won't be an issue because the likes of Steve Wheatman, that's taken all standard stuff off
to make race bikes.
to make race
Yeah.
bikes. So I think even if I made a race bike, I would probably prefer standard discs than them because
Yeah, they
they're
look
looking
just.
after. The pipe looks. That's a beautiful pipe. I don't
Pipe-
know if
pipe's
it's
a nice
full
pipe,
acro. I
but-
don't know if it's a
but
full
if you-
system.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do a
Standard road bike. I
Yeah.
think honestly, in my mind, a race bike would be a nicer thing to build because it looks nicer. Do you know what I mean?
be
But-
easier.
Yeah. Right.
Well, you've less of a job making a race bike because anything that's not up to scratch and you can't make right again, you
Yeah.
simply buy some more aftermarket stuff.
Yeah. I might get you to sign that beautiful screen and we can give it away.
Yeah, we can do that.
So basically, all we need to do is see what road kit's with it.
Yeah, and then you can make a
and
decision
then
whether
we
you want to
can
do a
make a
race
decision
bike
on-
or so. But it's straight. It's a straight bike and it's not rotten.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, you can
These
tell.
frames, if they've been stood down,
Yeah, we corroded
you
for
can't get
anything.
them. You're
Yeah.
knackered. You can't get them back. You know. So yeah,
But what we're looking at now is a pretty good base to.
it's a good starting point. It's a complete resto, but it's all there, and the bits that you're not going to be able to fix are all right.
Yeah. Firstly, find the owner, and then see what
if we
else
can do
there
a
is.
deal.
See what else there is for definite. Then obviously try and haggle like Def. If that fails, I'll get Jim to haggle because he's from Yorkshire and they're just.
33, that'd be
Whose replica would that have been? Melandri?
John Reynolds.
What, did he run 33?
I think he did, yeah.
Did he? Who was good on a 750 that we could build a replica of though? Do you know anyone that ever rode it? Pity we don't know anybody that used to ride a factory Suzuki. The guy's just come, obviously, finally found the owner of the bike. Discussed everything. It turns out that all this stuff here is actually with it. So road bodywork, road tank, subframe. You can see the front nose cone, spare wheels, all this stuff. So now we actually have the option to properly build it as a road bike as well. He says he's got the V5 and stuff. I haven't got it here now, but we've agreed a price and we are now the proud owners of this gsxr 750. So let's start building. Yeah, well chuffed. Not going to take it home today. I'm going to pop back down, get him his money, and then pick the bike up and stuff. But that's pretty much it for this vlog. So thanks for watching. This is going to be really exciting and I hope you can come along for the journey. And obviously, like I said at the end, the bike's getting giveaway for free. So yeah, it's something you can all be part of. And if you are enjoying this and you have enjoyed these vlogs, please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel. But for now, thanks a lot guys.